Okay, I was running errands today, right? And my dad's like, "Hey, I need you to pay this bill for me," and I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I can do that." So, so I had to go to Farmers Insurance, pay my insurance bill.
We are farmers.
The money was there. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. Desperate. I go in there. I'm like, "Hi, could I pay this bill?" And the lady's like, "Sure." She takes out the information, starts clickety clacking on her computer.
Like clickety clack.
Yeah,
I thought it was more like a.
It was like a mechanical keyboard, you know.
I
So,
feel
anyways, so she's clickety clacking.
I'm more about plastic.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anyways, she's like typing information. And she's like the weather. She's like she brought up the weather. I'm like, sure. I don't. It's
It's hot.
It's hot. Like cool. Anyways, so she's wrapping up. She's printing out my receipt. So I'm like, okay. You know, it's just the beginning of the morning. I'm gonna wish her I hope she has a good day.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. So my dad does this thing whenever he says goodbye to people. He always says, "Hey, don't have a good day, have a great day." So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say that to this woman. So
don't have a great day, have a good day.
Don't have a good day, have a great day.
Don't have a good day, have a great day. So anyways,
I'm dead inside.
She like goes to shake my hand, and I'm about to say the line. I was like, I'm gonna say this. And as I'm shaking her hand, she goes, "Have a great day." And I'm like, I can't say that. She just said that. I can't say it back. So I'm gonna one up her, and I'm gonna say, "Don't have a great day. Have a fantastic day."
Whoa.
So I'm like, "Don't have a great day," and then I paused, and I'm like, "This is fucking dumb." So I'm like, why would I say this to this woman? I don't even know who this is. Fantastic.
Does she deserve a good day?
So I'm just
what if she's having a shitty day?
Yeah. So,
you asshole.
So I here's how it went down, right?
Okay.
So Joey, you're gonna be the woman.
Oh,
so okay.
My hands are really.
So I'm about to say it.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm about to say, "Don't have a good day, have a great day," and you go,
"Have a great day,"
and I go, "Don't have a great day." Bye. And and I left.
You're a fucking asshole.
So I was like, fuck. So I'm like, "Dad, I can't pay the bills anymore." And that was literally the first thing I did was pay that bill after I left my house.
Look at her dead in the eyes.
Oh
Don't have a great day. Okay, bye now.
So I literally had like a situation just like that, like the other day. I walked up to this girl and I said, "Hey, baby mama, how you doing?"
Hey, baby mama.
She said,
who were you talking to? Let's preface that.
My mom.
Hey, baby mama.
Hey,
she's like, "Joey, I've told you, just call me mom."
Just call me mom.
Oh God, please. What is Seth with this 24 and 23? What kind of shit is that?
Dude, he's
fucking
doing great.
Suck, dude.
Oh my God. Okay.
So anyways, continue.
Yeah. Oh no, that was it.
Oh, that was the story.
That was the story.
I thought we were gonna have this video about like awkward encounters.
Awkward encounters? You want an awkward encounter?
Yeah, dude. Tell me an awkward encounter you had before.
So like, I can't remember. Hold on. I know I've had a bunch of them before.
Have you guys had this have a moment where
your dick's just rock off?
Oh,
dude,
man,
all the time.
like she touches your hand and you're like, "Oh God, this is it."
Like she just whispers in your ear like, "Pass the bacon" or something like that.
What?
First off, why do you have bacon?
Because I'm hungry. What the fuck? Bacon's amazing.
Pulls bacon out of his pocket like it's no big deal.
Anyway, what I was trying to say was like, okay,
yes,
I'm really
continue with this.
I'm really bad with like remembering names, right?
Oh, okay.
And I'm more like remembering faces.
Mm-hmm.
But like, have you ever had somebody that comes up to you, and you've seen them before, but you don't know their name?
Yeah.
And they remember your name.
All the
so then you're
time.
like, "Hey, what's up, man?" Like you're trying to figure out like,
hey, how you doing, dude?
Like you're trying to get hints, like trying to remember like where. Like where you met him from and what his name was. Like you're just like saying like, "Oh dude, remember hanging out with the so and so?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, like me and him really used to go back way back." And then you're kind of like, "Dude, I don't fucking know your name, and I don't want to ask you and seem like the asshole because you know my name." Like,
and then they're hella like, "Oh, hit me up on social media." I'm like, "I don't know your name."
yeah, exactly. You're just like, "Shit, dude, I don't fucking know your name." But yeah, that's just like one of
I can one up that. My freshman year of college, when I the first day I moved
Collage.
into collage. When I first moved into my dorm.
Collage, get it
oh,
right.
dude, Black Ops is ready. When I first moved. When I first moved into my dorm, we had this, you have to meet your roommate, blah blah blah, and you meet your other, what we call them,
Casting
suite
couch.
mates. No, it's not the casting couch. God damn it. So, anyways,
That's a good show.
We then everyone on the floor met up outside the elevators, and then we went down to dinner together. Everything was cool.
Food, good time.
And there was this guy that I was like, I feel like I'm gonna be friends with this guy because we were the same major, everything. He introduced himself to me, I introduced myself to him. Everything was cool. The next day, I bump into him, and I completely forgot his name. I'm like, fuck, what was this guy's name?
No, sorry.
So I did what you just said. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, hey, dude, how's it going?
What's up, bro?
And then he kind of gave me this funny look, and I'm like,
Fuck!
and he goes, hey, man.
Sorry.
And I was like, is this guy being a jerk because I don't remember his name? What an asshole. and then I felt bad about not knowing his name, so I asked one of his roommates, which I totally forgot his name too, by the way. So I was just like, hey, what was that guy's name? He's like, oh, you mean Chris? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Thanks, dude. So, so anyways, the next day, I bumped into Chris again.
Uh-huh.
And I go, hey, Chris. And he goes, oh, hey, dude. And I realized that he just didn't remember my name either, and I was the asshole thinking that he was the asshole. So I got mad at this dude for not knowing my name.
I'm so mad!
Because he didn't know my name. And
How could you forget? I'm a really memorable person.
See this face?
how could you not remember me? I'm the guy that didn't remember your name.
Yeah.
How dare you?
You fucking
You
jerk.
entitled piece of shit. Isaiah, do you have an awkward encounter?
Awkward encounters. Man, when do I not have awkward encounters? I just can't think of anything right now. Let's see. Back to the whole not remembering a name thing. I met this dude once, and this is when I met my girlfriend, right?
Okay.
And
Wait, current girlfriend?
yeah.
Okay.
And he, to this day, I still don't know his name.
Damn.
It's really bad. I see him at school walking around, and he looks like this this Middle Eastern kind of guy. He has dreads though. It's really. Oh.
Okay, we're gonna censor
We're
that.
gonna stop right there. Anyway.
Hey, Jordan, censor what Joey just said.
And it's not, and his name is not a Middle Eastern name, so I'm just kind of shit, what is it? I don't remember. I thought it was gonna be easy to remember, but it's not a Middle Eastern name. Anyway, I see him, he sees me, he's like, oh, what's up, Isaiah? I'm like, oh, dude, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a while. And he's like, yeah. I'm just walking by to class, and I'm trying to remember his name. I felt bad. That was one encounter. The second encounter, I was with Maria, and she was like, dude, I don't remember that guy's name. We meet him again, and we looked at each other yo, what's his name? And he's like, oh, hey, Maria, hey, Isaiah. I'm like, dude, he remembers her name. We're assholes. It was just really embarrassing. I don't know.
I feel like a jerk when I don't remember people's names.
Oh no, dude, I fucking hate forgetting people's names.
And I mean, I look at him and I'm like, I just met you yesterday, dude. What's your name?
Exactly.
It kills me. I just can't do it, dude.
And you don't want to, you want to ask, but at the same time you don't want to feel like an asshole. For
Yeah,
not
because
remembering.
and I remember one time when I asked somebody, I'm like, hey, what's your name again? And he just gave me the worst look. Of,
They're like, really?
Really? How could you forget my name?
Well, it's because there's that time frame of meeting the person and getting to that point where you're like, okay, I can't remember your name. Mm-hmm. Where it's okay, and then it's not okay. So
Gotcha.
5 minutes after.
that's totally fine. But I mean, it's 3 days, and it's you've hung out with them since then. It's you should know their name, and if you don't,
You're an asshole.
yeah, you're the asshole in this situation.
Okay, wait, hold on. Awkward encounter. This one is a good awkward encounter. This happened a few days ago. I don't know why I couldn't think of this. So I knew these two guys back in high school, and this was my freshman year because I was hella into ROTC, and so
Nerd pickle. Sorry.
you're a band geek.
So are you.
Yeah, you joined.
Hey, whoa, hey. So, anyways, so I see these guys in Target, right? And I'm walking with my mom and my little brother, And I'm like, oh shit, like I see these guys, I don't want to talk to them because they get really fucking awkward. And so I kind of like just look past them, right? Like I don't even look at it. I look straight, and I can tell that they're staring at me. I can see it from the corner of my eye, but I just walk straight past them. Like I'm not even paying them. No, never mind, nothing. So I walk past them, and these guys legitimately turn around, follow us into the dairy section, and like whistle at me. They're like, you know, there's like some turn around, and they're like, what's up, man? And I was like, oh, what's up, guys? Like, and I know their names too. And I'm like, yo, how's it going? Like, what's going on, man? And I'm asking all the questions, and they're just like, I'm like, how you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Nothing.
Oh, I hate when people.
And so I'm standing there, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, oh, you know, I was like, that's cool. I was like, I'm working at, you know,
trying to like start a conversation.
Yeah, you know, I try to start a conversation, and he's just like, oh, that's cool. And just
it's like texting, like,
and after
cool.
But like,
leave you with a cool yup.
But like in texting, you can be like, you know, hey, I'm busy, I'll text you later. You know what I mean? This is real life, and so these guys are just like looking at me, and I'm trying to start the but now at this point I'm out of ideas, and so we just sat there for a solid like minute just looking at each other because
that is super awkward.
No one's saying anything.
Why would you sit there for a minute and not say?
Like I'm just looking at these guys, so I'm expecting them to say something to me, and they're just looking at me, just like expecting me to start up another conversation, and they're like, so is that your little brother with you? And I'm like, yeah, it's my little brother. You're like, oh, good, we thought you had a kid. And I was like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? Like,
excuse me?
Like, my brother's 5 years old. Like,
dude, you had your kid when you were 15, bro.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I was, what the fuck, man? I don't know, but that was the weirdest, like, that's probably the worst experience of my life right there. And they're like, yo, we gotta keep in contact, bro. I was like, no.
No. Not after that conversation.
No, it's not happening. But they're like, but like, they're trying to get my number, and I knew they were hitting at it. And so I'm like, yo, just hit me up on Facebook, man. It's cool. Like, you know, the most, like, the least used social media that I have. And so I'm like, yeah, just hit me up on Facebook, dude. Like, it's cool. You know,
Okay, final awkward encounter of this video. So, have you ever, like, said goodbye to someone? You're like, oh, I'll see you later, bye.
And walk in the same direction that when you leave?
Yeah. But have you ever, like, done that and then couldn't escape that situation and then it's just, like, unbearable?
What do you mean you couldn't
Okay,
escape?
so...
Like, are like tying you down? Like,
No. Okay, let me explain. So, freshman year of college, I was crushing on this girl, right? And we were hanging out. No, relax. We're hanging out doing homework because we're in the same class. And we finished up homework, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll see you later. And we were on like the 4th floor or whatever, and she lived on the 2nd floor. I lived on the 10th floor.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm going to take the elevator up. And she's like, okay, cool, me too. It's only down 2 flights of stairs. I'm like, okay, whatever. So, we hit the elevator button, and only one elevator was working that day. So I was like, okay, I mean, if it's going down, I'll just wait. If it's going up, then of course we would take the elevator. At least that's what was going through my mind. So the elevator comes, and it's going up. I'm like, okay, great. I'm going to take the elevator up. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll see you later. And mind you, she needs to go down 2 flights of stairs to get to her floor. And she's like, no, I'm gonna take the elevator. And I'm like, oh
crap.
All right.
Well,
so we rode up 6 flights of stairs. Like, we went to the 10th floor, my floor, and we kind of just didn't say anything to each other because I was like, I already said bye. I don't want to like
say it again.
Yeah, so we got to my floor finally, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll see you in class tomorrow. She's like, all right. And then the elevator closed. I'm like, man, that was weird. I guess I can't talk to her ever again.
There goes that.
So that was a few awkward encounters.
It's freaking weird. Like,
do you have one more awkward encounter?
Have you guys just ever like walked past somebody, you know what I mean, and you're just like, you see like this super hot chick, you know what I mean? And like
you're just smoking.
You're fully torqued.
You got a rock hard boner.
And like, but like the first thing you think of is this girl's wifey material. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna wipe her up?
Yeah, like you want to wipe her up, but you have no sense of self-esteem to go up and talk to this lady.
Oh,
okay. And then she exits your life forever.
Dude, my dad has a funny story about this, about why you should always just take a chance and go for it. Because when my dad was in his 20s, he was still living at home, and my uncle was still living at home too. And they went to, I want to say, a club or something. And my uncle's like this super awkward, nervous guy. So anyways, he tells my dad, like, hey, isn't that girl over there cute? And my dad's like, yeah, she's pretty cute. And then my uncle doesn't say anything about it. My dad's like, "Are you gonna go over there and say something to her?" He's like, "No." And he's like,
No.
"Well, aren't you like gonna ask her to dance or anything?" He's like, "I don't know. I'll think about
I
it."
don't want-
I'm good with just watching.
And then my dad goes, my dad looks at his watch. He goes, "Okay, I give you 15 minutes." And my uncle goes, "What do you mean by that?" He's like, "I'll give you 15 minutes, and if you don't say anything to her by then, I'm gonna go ask her over there. I'm gonna go ask over there and ask her to dance." And my uncle goes like, "Fine." And then 15 minutes later, didn't say anything. And then my dad went over there, asked her to dance, and then they danced, had a good time, and that was it.
Damn.
And my uncle, he never even said
Never
anything to her.
experienced it.
It's like,
Damn.
you might as well just take a chance, because the worst they could say is no, you know?
Yeah, and then
And
you're
if,
shamed
and
forever.
if you
in front of
don't,
everybody.
somebody else would do it for you.
Yeah. Or they walk up and they're
For
like,
themselves.
or you know, like, "Hey, you're really pretty. You want to dance?" No, fucking douchebag. You're so disgusting.
You're
Look at
filthy.
you. Look at your face. Like, first of all, never do that ever again.
How dare
Second
you
of all,
spit in my direction?
like, what? And then you just sit there. You're like, "All right, miss. Well, you have a great day."
Trying to be all polite. All right, well,
You
yeah.
have a good day. Did your team kill you?
No, I literally.
Nah,
just
guy
spawned
number
stuff.
3 got him.
Guy number
Where's guy
three.
number 4?
With 2 3s.
What happened to 2 and 1?
Fuck them, they died.
Anyways, so that was our awkward encounters.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. And if you have an
Today, Junior.
and if you have your own awkward encounter you'd like to share, go ahead and drop them in the comments. We'd love to read them. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Jordan.
Big black cock.
And Joey.
You didn't even. That was the other video. You
Yeah,
pierced yourself in
this
a
isn't
big
even
black
you,
cock.
dude.
I am
Come
big
on.
black.
You're not even black.
Fine. The 2-inch Punisher.
There you go.
2-inch
That's the
Punisher.
one.
I like that. But
Just
see,
like-
you know, it's funny. At least you admit that you have two, like the 2-inch penis, because like I have 2 1-inch penises, so it's like really hard to admit that to people. You know what I mean? Like you're just like you take like half of your pinky and you're like, "What's up, baby girl? What's good?"
And she's like, "Just go ahead and put it in." And you're just like,
It is.
"It is in." And she's like, "Oh."
Oh, that's
And then
what
you get on the elevator and you go up 6 flights of stairs.
And then you forget her name
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yo, next video should be about like sex buckets.
And then you're just like, "Don't have a good day. Bye."
Alright, this is Isaiah, that's Jordan, that's Joey.
Peace out.
Peace.